Okay, so the UAP hearing happened today. I'm going to do a full video tomorrow on a lot of the stuff that went down, a lot of stuff that happened, in general, what it means, what it could mean, and some of the standout stuff. And obviously, one of the major standout things that I saw here today is this video of the UAP that was struck by a missile, and it did nothing, basically bounced off it. That's what everyone is taking away from this one, and rightfully so. There's a lot that happened. Burlison also said at one point, and it was interesting, and let me play this clip, because I've been asking this question, because many times over when this thing first started back in 2023, Burlison was pretty adamant in saying that he didn't think it was alien craft. He hadn't seen anything, any advice that he believed that it was alien craft, that he thought it was non-human. There was nothing that he saw, that he was very adamant about saying that. That was about 2 years ago. This is 2 years ago, and this is today. This is what he said.
I'm not jumped to the conclusion that I believe that there are, aliens coming from another planet. But I'm open to that. And I think that it's our responsibility, especially when we're seeing that we have a government that is actively blocking information from us. I'm not.
Right, so he's still kind of singing the same tune a little bit differently, though, where he's like, well, I'm not saying that they are, but I'm open to it. I'm open to it, a little more open to it now, but more so saying that the information is being blocked. But the bombshell of the entire hearing was the video. And this is a News Nation report on the video, and then talking with Burlison himself. So check it out.
Keep your eyes on this, because this video, seen for the first time today during a congressional hearing on UAPs. This is what you want to look at here. You see how it was shot at one point in time? Congressman Rep Burlison will join me in a moment. He played this black and white video, which shows purportedly a UFO being struck down by a Hellfire missile originating from a U.S. military drone. Now, Hellfire missiles are precision strike weapons that are manufactured by Lockheed Martin. That video, I've watched it a bunch. Now our audience has watched it several times. Tell me what we saw.
Yeah, it's a remarkable video. I received it anonymously with what it's in a way in which I've learned is called a dead drop. The video was scrubbed from all information. So, and that's why I'm saying.
What's a dead drop? Hold on one second. What's a dead drop?
Completely anonymously. There's nothing to trace back to, and I have no idea who gave it to me. So I decided I could either sit on it and try to spend time. I don't have the resources to do forensic on video. And so either I could sit on it, but look, I'm a disclosure guy. I'm just going to let the internet figure out the validity of this video. And so that's kind of the posture that I take.
All right. So another angle of it, this is this clip out comes from UAP Reporting Center, where you can see the video itself of the thing basically being hit, and then it just keeps on moving. So check it out.
Yes.
See it moving there, and then right when it gets bonked towards the end, it just keeps going. So it's moving, and then right at the end, I think is when there it comes. It looks like it kind of gets hit and spirals out.
This is when it zoomed out. You can still see it traveling.
Oh, I see. Okay. So it's still moving. Okay, so good on Burlison for showing this video. It was sent to him, as he said, as a dead drop, and he played it. And I can guarantee you what did happen. And again, one of the follow-ups should be, did he take that to Grush? He didn't just find it in his email and then say, oh, I'm going to play this at the hearing. He had to say, look what someone sent me. Look what I got. What do you think? Is this legit? What should I do? And it was probably a note of, play this during the hearing. It will cause an impact, because it has. It caused an impact. And I had said yesterday, and I think I was wrong, where I said it was just going to be I was listening to what Ross Coulthard said about it kind of being a dog and pony show. And I don't think it was. And I think Ross will probably tell you the same thing, that it wasn't, that he didn't believe it was either, because this definitely moved the needle. The people they had on there, it didn't seem like, and they weren't promoting it the way Nancy Mace was, walking down the street with an alien next to her, and it's a complete farce. This was actually like, they were, the opening statements were very well made. Now, was it as groundbreaking as maybe it could have been with more firsthand witnesses, maybe not, but I think that it definitely did a trick. To no one's surprise, yes, of course, News Nation is covering it. I looked at some of the main headlines on some of the bigger news networks, and I didn't see this as the lead story, as it should have been, especially the potential UFO that was hit by a missile and kept on going. How that isn't a lead story everywhere is crazy. It's crazy. Even as he said, look, let's scrub and find out. Let's figure out what it is. Let the internet do its thing. But this is what it potentially could be. Every news network should be leading with potential UFO hit with a missile and kept on going. No one's even talking about it. It's conspiracy at this point. It is. It's crazy that that's not a main story everywhere. That this thing was hit by a missile and kept on going. So, like I said, someone right now is tweeting out that it was a balloon. Somebody was tweeting out something else. The skeptics are good. You can guarantee it. I haven't even looked at any of the skeptics' Twitter, but you know that what they said. It's the same thing. Same grainy footage. Blah, blah. So whatever it was, even if it wasn't necessarily NHI or whatever, maybe, what it was is some kind of technology that was able to withstand a missile. And that in itself is a story, and a concerning story at that, whatever it might be. The other question is, why and who gave the authority to shoot at it? And why was it shot at? And this is 2024. Why was it shot at? Because if you look at in 2024, yeah, I think that's when it was, the video. It's not like these things just started popping up. They've been around for a bit. So the fact that it was fired upon, why? What was it doing to get fired upon? There's so much more that I'm going to cover inside of this hearing. I want to really kind of dive deeper into it. I want to listen to it again, and then come back tomorrow with a more detailed video on some of the things that kind of picked up. I might even do a longer video, see if Peter or somebody else is around to discuss it, to talk about it. But this was the one. This is the thing that stood out. What do you guys make of it? What do you think it was? How important do you think it is? And do you think? And I've also been locked in this office all day doing videos and other things today too. So maybe I am wrong, and maybe there are networks that are covering it. I just haven't seen it on the searches that I did for it. News Nation obviously is always going to cover it, the ones that normally do this. But are there more mainstream outlets covering this thing? Let me know, please. And also want to tell you guys, if I haven't told you already, home title lock, I've told you beforehand, make sure you're protected. And I'll tell you right now about it. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye. All right. If you are a homeowner, then you have to listen to this. In today's AI and cyber world, scammers are stealing home titles, and your equity is the target. Here's how it works. Criminals forge your signature on one document. They use a fake notary stamp to pay a small fee with your country, and just like that, your home title has been transferred out of your name. They take out loans using your equity or even sell your property, and you won't even know it's happening until you get a collection or foreclosure notice. So, when's the last time you checked on your home title? If your answer is never, you need to do something about it right now. That's why I have partnered with Home Title Lock, so you can find out today if you are a victim. Use my promo code DTE at HometitleLock.com, and you'll get a free title history report and a free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection. That's 24/7 monitoring of your title, urgent alerts to any changes, and if fraud does happen, they'll spend up to $1 million to fix it. It's why I trust Home Title Lock. You got to protect yourself. It's like I did. You got to make sure that you are looking after yourself, looking after your family. Don't be a victim. Protect your equity today. So make sure you go to HometitleLock.com and use my code DTE. That is HometitleLock.com and use my promo code DTE. I promise you, you will thank me for this.